In this video, I'll rate my viewers' football shirts. Some of you guys sent in a variety of shirts, and in this video, I'll rate them. This is actually part 2. If you're curious to see part 1, you can check out the video right here. And then watch this one, or you can watch it afterwards, of course. That's up to you. I'll take a variety of things into consideration when rating the shirts, like the overall design of the shirts, the color combinations, any player names on the back, which are very iconic, the sponsor, of course. And I will look at some special features about the shirt, like whether it's mesh worn or play prepared, or maybe it's a special tribute shirt, or it's worn in a specific game, which is very special. So I take all of that in consideration into rating your shirts. So without further ado, let's start off with the first shirt. The first shirt was sent in by Luke, and it's this Bayern Munich 2004-2005 away shirt. Very cool shirt with the gold and black. I think a very good color combination. But the very coolest thing about this shirt is actually on the back. As you can see, it is a official Ballack name set right there. Of course, Ballack being an iconic player for Bayern Munich, so just for that I have to give you a very good rating. I think the design of the shirt is pretty good, but because of the player name I have to give this shirt an 8 out of 10. Moving on to Ballum, and he sent in a variety of shirts, like these two Liverpool ones, which I think look very good. This Dortmund one, which I think is a very great one as well. But the shirt that I'll be rating is this Inverness. I'm probably not pronouncing it the correct way, but please correct me if I'm wrong. 2014-2015 home shirt. The design of the shirt, it's pretty okay. But the sponsor really does it for me. I mean, they're sponsored by Subway, which I think is an amazing thing. I really miss food sponsors in this day and age of football. We currently only see cryptos and gambling sponsors, but I would like to go back to the times where sponsors were like edible things, like Walkers or Pizza Hut or stuff like that. So I think this one is a very cool shirt. So give this a 7.5 out of 10. Up next is Andrew, aka Figure Collector United Kingdom on YouTube. There will be a link to his channel in the description. Of course, shout out to you and thanks for sending in your shirts. He first sent in his cheapest shirts, which he purchased for the cheapest amount possible, which is this Good Sepper shirt, which I think looks alright. Then he sent in his most expensive shirt, which is this VfB Stuttgart shirt. I think it looks very good, especially with the Mercedes-Benz sponsor all across the shirt. But the shirt that I'll be rating is this Gremio 2020 home shirt. I've seen it a lot, so in terms of rarity it is not that rare, but I think in terms of design this is such a great shirt with the light blue and black and just the little white stripes running down the shirt. I think overall this is a pretty good shirt in terms of design, and for that I have to give this shirt a solid 7.5 as well. Next up is Zane, and he sent in this Scotland shirt from 1991-1993. It's the away shirt, and in terms of design I have to say this is the strangest shirt that I've seen in this series so far. You know, you have the classic white and then the very contradicting purple and orange in some kind of tear with tiger stripes running across the shirt. I think this shirt is very difficult for me to rate, because I'm really sitting on the fence whether I absolutely love it or I think it is awful. So I have to think about this for a little while. Just give me a minute. I'm back with the verdict, and I actually like it. I think the design is very strange, but it makes it kind of cool after I've looked at it for a while. Because I think that this is such a strange but cool design, I will rate this with a solid 8 out of 10. Next up is Mehmet, and he sent in a picture of him with a variety of shirts, so thanks for sending in the picture. I decided to rate one of these shirts, which you'll see right here, and it will be the Manchester United 2006-2007 home shirt. I will overlay a picture of that shirt on the screen so you guys can have a clear image. And as you can see, the design of this shirt is very cool with the white border around the Manchester United badge, in combination with the white of the sponsor and these little white lines in the neck as well. I think the design is so well It's a very easy to look at shirt, you know, not very busy, nothing much going on, but I think that the simplicity has a lot of elegance. So yeah, for this shirt, my friend, I think we're looking at a solid 8.5 and maybe even a 9. But yeah, in terms of design and the overall looks of this shirt, I think it won't get any better than this.
I can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
Of course, for everyone that sent in the shirts, thank you guys so much, because without you guys I could not have made this video. So thank you so much for taking the time and taking pictures of you guys' shirts and giving me some information about it. It's been an amazing process. So yeah, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everyone that sent in the shirts for this video, because without you guys this video would not have been possible. Moving on to the next one, and that is sent in by Mauro. His Instagram, he asked me to do a shout out, and of course I will do that, is footballshirts_22. So give him a follow. He has an amazing collection going on there, so go out there and support him. But the shirt that he sent in is like this Ranger shirt. I think a very cool one. This classic Chelsea shirt where they have the old badge, which I think is way better than the new one that they have. But the shirt that I'll be rating is this Napoli shirt from 2016-2017. It is the home shirt, of course, the classic light blue, very cool, with multiple sponsors. I think that is a very cool design, which we don't see a lot, where there are like multiple sponsors across the shirt. You do see it a lot in France and in Belgium a little bit as well. But yeah, I think this shirt looks very good in terms of condition, in terms of design as well. So I have to give this shirt I think a very solid 7. Moving on to the next, and that is Nicolaas, and he sent in this Zulte Waregem home shirt. I could not find from which year, so if you guys could let me know, please comment down below which year it is, because I could not find anything when I was doing my research. But I think this shirt is a very cool one, especially because it is match worn and it's in a frame as well. And you can still see the mud stains on the sleeves. So this player was probably, you know, throwing his body everywhere, making tackles and getting everything in there. So I think that is a very cool detail about this shirt. You could really see that it was worn by a player that put in a lot of effort in this game. Yeah, I think that is match worn is very cool as well. Zulte Waregem is a club from Belgium, if I'm not mistaken, and I think I have never seen any of their shirts like online or on classic football shirts. So for that rarity and for the fact that it's match worn, I would give this, and for the multiple sponsors as well, by the way, I have to give this shirt a very solid 9.5 out of 10, my friend. Very great shirt you have there, and I'm very jealous of that. Moving on to Sean, and Sean sent in a lot of Celtic shirts. I think he's a Celtic fan, but that's just by judging all the pictures he sent in. I think these away shirts are very nice. It's a classic one from the 90s and then a very modern one from this season, but they look very alike, and I think these are very nice. He then sent in his worst Celtic shirt, in his opinion, in terms of design. I kind of have to agree with him. Then he sent in this very iconic Bumblebee shirt with the bright green and the black all across the shirt, and I think this shirt is very iconic. But the shirt that I'll be rating is, in his words, the ugliest Scotland shirt ever. He claims that this is the ugliest Scotland shirt ever released, and I mean, I think he's a bit harsh, because I kind of think it's an alright design he has right there. I mean, the pink and yellow do not match very good, but I think that because of the hoops running across the shirt, it's kind of better, if you guys know what I mean. I mean, the shirt is alright. So I don't think that this is, per se, the ugliest shirt Scotland ever produced, or maybe it is, but I don't think it is very ugly. I will rate this shirt with, I think, a 6.5. I think it's an alright shirt, mate. I think it's a very alright shirt you have there. And then the final shirt that I'll be rating in this video will be from Shorts, and he sent in 2 shirts actually. This signed PSV shirt signed by Thorgan Hazard and Patrick van Aanholt. Pretty average players if you ask me, but yeah, that's just a Feyenoord fan talking right here. But yeah, very cool that you got these shirts signed. He told me that he actually waited for the players on the day that they arrived, so you're a very true fan right there. I mean, that's That's insane. That's insane dedication you have there. But the shirt that I'll be rating is another signed shirt that he sent in, and it's this FC Eindhoven home shirt, signed by the entire squad. It's the home shirt from 2020-2021. And I mean, it's just amazing. You framed it as well, which is very smart to do. I would always recommend you guys framing your shirts that are signed, because then they won't get damaged, they won't get wet. So you can preserve them for much longer. But the fact that this is signed by the entire squad, I think it's a very cool shirt. A second tier club is a very cool detail as well. I mean, it's not a mainstream big club. So that's very cool as well. Yeah, I think the design, I mean, it's, I think, the standard FC Eindhoven design, but I think this is a very, very, very great shirt because it is signed, so I have to give this a 9 out of 10. And that will conclude this video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel because there is more where that came from. And if you're curious for more football shirt content, make sure you hit that bell notification so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Please comment down below what you think of my ratings. Only be harsh towards me, not towards the people that send in these shirts. So let me know what you guys think of my ratings and if you do agree or if you disagree. I would like to thank you guys so much for the support on the channel recently. And I would like to thank you guys for watching as well. Have an amazing day and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.